I found some amazing books. They're books that help us count and learn numbers. I'd like to share one with you right now. This one is called Tell Time with Turtle, and I love turtles. Do you love turtles? I do. There is the turtle. Tell Time with Turtle. This is the table of contents. It tells us what page these topics are about. This book is kind of like a chapter book. Let's see what the first one says. Time for turtles. There are about 300 different kinds of turtles. Some live on the land, some live in the water. It's time to see turtles at the zoo. Have you seen some turtles at the zoo? I had a turtle once. It lived in my fish tank. Shells. All turtles have shells. A turtle hides its head inside its shell to keep safe. This turtle hid at 9 o'clock. Do you see this clock right here? The little hand is pointing at the 9. The big hand is pointing at the 12. 12 means o'clock. This is 9 o'clock. When did the turtle hide his head? 9 o'clock. Food. Turtles don't have teeth. Turtle uses its beak to tear food. Turtles have strong jaws too. These turtles ate at 10 o'clock. Do you see that turtle eating? Look over here at the clock. See, the little hand is now pointing at the 10, and the 12 means o'clock. 10 o'clock. What's this turtle doing at 10 o'clock? Eating. Do you eat at 10 o'clock? Turtles eat plants. Most eat animals such as bugs and worms too. Sea turtles eat fish and other sea animals. This sea turtle ate at 10:30. Oh, here's a new one for us. It's pointing at 10, but it's not pointing at the 12 anymore. It's the big hand is pointing at the 6. That means 30. 10:30. Look at that turtle. Isn't it beautiful? Look at those strong beak. I would not like to put my finger in there. That would hurt. Eggs and babies. Turtles come from eggs. Most mother turtles dig a hole and lay their eggs in it. A mother turtle laid her eggs at 11 o'clock. Point the clock to the clock that says 11 o'clock. Do you see them eggs in there? Look at that. Which one of these is pointing at 11? 11 o'clock. Remember, the 12 is o'clock. 11 is a 1-1. Which one is a 1-1? Is this one pointing at a 1 and a 1? This one is pointing at a 1. Which one is 11? 1 and a 1. Baby turtles break out of their eggs. Then they look for food. Some crawl to the water. This baby turtle came out of its egg at 12:30. Look at that baby. It's coming out of its egg. Remember what 30 is? The big hand pointing at 6. What did it say? 12:30. Which clock is pointing at 12:30? Can you find the 12, the little hand pointing? And 30 means 6. I know that's confusing, right? Is this one pointing at a 6? Or is this one pointing at a 6? Oh, which do you think? I like that. Look at that turtle coming out of its egg. Staying warm. How do you think turtles stay warm? Turtles are reptiles. They need the sun to stay warm. Land turtles lay in the sun on cold days. This turtle crawled into the sun at 1 o'clock. It stayed there for 1 hour. Look at that turtle. The sun is shining down on it, getting him very, very warm. And it went at 1 o'clock. See, it went at 1 o'clock. And it stayed for 1 hour. What comes after 1? How long is 1 hour? Here's 1, 2 o'clock. Look at that turtle basking in the sun. Speedy leatherbacks. Leatherback sea turtles are the fastest turtles. They spend nearly their whole lives in water. The clock below shows this leatherback turtle came up for air. What time is it? Oh, he still has to breathe. See him in the water? He come up to take a breath. When you play in the water, do you have to take a breath? Yeah. Let's see. What time did he come up for breath? What time is this big hand pointing to? It is pointing at the 2, and 6 means what? 30. He came up for a breath at 2:30. Look at him. Slow tortoise. Tortoises live only on land. Many move very slowly. This tortoise started to walk at 3 o'clock. It walked for 1 hour. What comes after 3? Look at, he's a slow walking tortoise. What comes after 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got it. And there is the glossary that tells us about the words that we learned in this book. Should we see what some of those are? Beak. What was the beak? Who can remember what the beak was? I'm going to give you a hint. The beak. You're right, it's their mouth. Jaw. What was the jaw? Do you remember? Where's your jaw? Touch your jaw. Your jaw is what makes your mouth open and close. Right here. So my jaw. Can you touch your jaw? Reptile. That was a strange word. What is a reptile? Animals that have scales, breathes air, and lays eggs. There's a list of reptiles here. Should we see what they are? Turtles, turtle, snakes, crocodiles, and lizards are reptiles. Okay, that's the end of our book. Go outside, see if you can find any reptiles, or plant a seed. Plant a seed, see if it grows. Listen to the birds. Do you hear all the birds at my house? They are talking and talking. They really enjoy the sunshine. Okay, go outside, get some sunshine. Bye-bye.